One of the really hard things about a pandemic like this is that it destroys so much of our sense of control. As our routines are blown up, as our habits are just thrown in the trash, the longer this goes, the more habits it destroys, and the more unpredictable every day becomes. We lose our sense of being able to control the outcome of anything. As somebody gets sick and we realize I couldn't prevent that from happening, or as somebody is sick and they struggle to get better and we don't know what to give them, it destroys our sense of control. And that sense of control, when we lose that, it can be an incredibly painful feeling. The I don't know how this is going to turn out and I don't know what to do about it feeling. And the Israelites certainly had that as they were standing in front of the Red Sea and the Egyptian army was coming behind them. They had lost all sense of control. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what they should be doing. They didn't know, well, I want to know. I want to be able to predict how this is going to happen. I want to know what I should do in order to guarantee the outcome. And so they went to Moses, and Moses told them exactly what they should do. And do you know what he told them to do? Nothing. He told them to do nothing. He said, you only need to be still. You only need to be still. And then the Lord spoke to Moses. And the Lord told Moses exactly what the outcome was going to be of this whole very difficult situation. He said, the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. And if he is the Lord, if he is the Lord, if he is God, you know what that means? It means you are not. You're not. You will never have as much control as he does. And isn't that really a source of so much of our anxiety as we go through these very difficult situations in our lives? We want to be in control. We want to be God. But you will never have his wisdom. You'll never have his knowledge. You'll never have his greater understanding of how all the different moving parts of existence all piece together into a perfect puzzle that only God can put together. But if you live that way, expecting that you should be God, that you should be able to control everything, that if as long as I make the right decisions, as long as I stay away from the right people, as long as I eat the right things or exercise enough or stay home for long enough, then I can guarantee the outcome. You're just going to be full of anxiety. And you will have nothing close to peace. You will never be still in your heart. But you can be. Because you don't need to be in control. You don't need to be God. Because God is God. God is God. The universe revolves around him. The universe does not revolve around you. The universe revolves around him, the one who pieced it together, the one who spoke things into being, and it happened. The one whose wisdom and knowledge and understanding is far greater than mine and yours will ever be about anything. He is God. And there's one thing we know about God. His whole universe revolves around you. It revolves around you. And just you. That's what we see at the cross of Jesus, when the God who had complete control to be able to do anything he wanted, he chose to be still and hang on a cross to forgive us for all the times that we have tried to sit on his throne and to leave us without any doubt that he has always and only been about you and getting you home. That's totally out of our control, but it's not out of his. And since he's already guaranteed that that's going to happen, you can trust him. You don't need to be him. You can trust him. And rest well tonight, my friends, because his whole world revolves around you, and it always will.